got to remember, this is real. And there's going to be good, bad, and ugly. There's going to be all kinds of things going on. We don't just put everybody in a room and try to make sure that, everybody is going to treat you just perfectly. It's real life, and you want it to be real life. And what happens when you meet, Joe? Tell the guys a little bit of the process. So, what is that purpose of that translator matchmaker really?
That's your time to talk to these translators. What we like to try to do is we like to match up the more veteran translators with the newer guys.
Okay.
So they've been to the socials before. They can better guide them. Sometimes a guy will ask them, hey, use her as Girl Friday, we tell them.
Right.
So if there's a particular woman that he kind of likes, he wants blonde, he wants brunette, he wants them around 30, he wants them around 40, no kids, with kids. Tell this to your translator because they've been to the socials before. They might know somebody who fits that perfectly.
Absolutely.
So,
okay.
But it's to get to know the translator so she's not a complete stranger when you show up at the social. That's kind of, it's a little bit uncomfortable with some people, but if you get to know them, you get to talk to them for a little bit, before the social, it helps.
Leo wants to know, do we meet our interpreter the day of the social or the day before?
They will actually get to meet at the orientation. They get to meet. Most of the translators get to come because you got to remember some of them do have other jobs,
right? So
they can't make it. But yeah, most of them will actually get to meet their translators the day before. You get to meet the actual the translators before the social. They'll meet you at the hotel.
If you ever feel like it's not a good match with you and that particular interpreter or matchmaker, we have a spare. Don't worry, we have a spare. We'll take care of it.
We'll change them out, and it's not a knock on the translator.
No, sometimes there's a chemistry between the men and the women. There's chemistry between you and your interpreter.
Right.
And some will work better with others. It's just how it is, right? So, like anything in life. Yeah. I'm telling you guys, one thing you got to remember: this is real, right? And there's going to be good, bad, and ugly. There's going to be all kinds of things going on. We don't just put everybody in a room and try to make sure that everybody is going to treat you just perfectly. It's real life, and you want it to be real life. That's why I keep trying to tell guys when they go over is that there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be good, bad, and ugly, and you might meet an interpreter who you don't like so much. Okay, that's fine. You go talk to the staff, and they'll help you with that. Because you want this to be real. You don't want this to be Disneyland for men. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't keep it to yourself. If there is an issue, make sure you let us know. That's one thing I tell the guys at orientation. Hey, if there's an issue, bring it to our attention ASAP. Don't wait until the next day. There's nothing I can do.
A week or a month or a year. Yeah, do it now. It's really good to take advice and take perspectives from different people. Have different sources. And then put it all together, and then you make up your own mind, right? Don't listen to just one person, whether it's anything, right? If you're so myopic in your information, then you're really not getting the clear picture.
Guys, no, there is no problem with dating the translator. I know some of the translators don't like it because it's business.
Or they're married.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't be, they shouldn't even.
So, look, first of all, you have to decide whether, you have to ask probably one of the, Joe or one of the managers there, like if a translator is even available, right? Like wants to date anyone, right? You need to know for that first. And then whether she wants to date you or not, it's gonna be totally up to her. I mean, yes, we have had many translators over the years meet and marry you guys.
My friend Brett, you're probably watching, he married his translator.
Did he marry his translator?
Yeah, he actually called me. He called me and said, hey, Joe, just want to know, is it okay we date the translators? I go, for you, Brett. Okay, who is it first? And he told me, and yeah, they're now married, living in Pennsylvania.
But here's a little tip. If you're gonna date a translator, then just date her. And if she charges you for translation, no. I've heard of this before. If she, in any way, shape, or form, charges you to be on the date because she's translating for herself or whatever, no.
Nah, that's not
never do that.
No.
And yeah, so no. So if it's really a pure, yeah, I'm going to date my translator and everything's really kosher and cool, okay, fine. But if you date her, at the end of the day, she wants $200 because you're with her for that minute. No, don't do that.
Oh. I want to hear about it.
Yeah, you know, anything can happen. So you gotta be careful.
You too can experience the romantic adventure of a lifetime. Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at
foreign-affair.net.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.